Hi, I'm Pastor Giselle Johnny, originally from Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm currently residing in Brooklyn, New York. Now, I have been using the Sankey Fit system since November 2019. I had been suffering for about 3 years with some really life debilitating diseases. And to make it short, I had a large thyroid goiter blocking the oxygen from going to my brain and a blood clot, along with a lot of other complications I had developed. I had been hospitalized just last July, and things were looking downhill. Um, I had this natural health pathologist introduce me to the Sankey system in November. And guys, I'm telling you, within weeks, my body started transforming. Things like insomnia, no energy at all, a lot of allergies, all of that, it just started going away. On top of that, I noticed my hair started growing, my nails started growing. It's like, let me just tell you, my entire body started waking back up. Things like constipation, all of that, it just started reversing all of the stuff that was going negative and bringing back my body into balance like the way it was before I got ill. What really got my attention though was just 3 weeks ago, I contracted the COVID-19, and this was confirmed. I started having problems with a sore throat, terrible sore throat, and then this cough, this constant cough, and then it started, like chest pains. Then you felt like you needed to muster up every bit of energy on the inside just to take one single breath. It was tiring, it was exhausting just to take one breath. Then I started to realize I had no sense of smell. I could smell nothing at all. Then no sense of taste. So it was like for 3 days I had eaten nothing at all, just drinking water, and the respiratory distress was becoming really, really terrible. Now, I was using my Balage Micronui Myina 7 the way that it was recommended. One in the morning, one of the Balage in the morning, the Cronui at night, my inner 7 inside of the Balage. And I would have my Hasaki around 6 as a meal replacer. But when this started happening and I realized it was getting worse, I reached out to the doctor, and online they sent me this survey to do. Guys, would you believe that the report came back in minutes saying this is confirmed COVID symptoms? Now, I'm going to be really honest with you all. I have a lot of faith. Yes, I'm a pastor, but all sort of thoughts of death and all sort of things started bombarding my mind. So I reached out to my leader, Dr. Helen De La Jose, and another leader as well, messaged and said, listen, I'm having a lot of distress in terms of the flu. It's a terrible flu. And I believe, yes, I said it's COVID. It's confirmed COVID to one person only. But I didn't say anything to the other person. But I was advised by both leaders to take the Cronui, the Balage, the inner 7, and drink it in hot water 3 times a day. Apparently, someone else had gone through something like that. I don't know how they had this wisdom or how they knew this, but I started doing it from the moment I was told that, putting the Cronui, the Balage, and a 7 together and having it 3 times a day. Guys, by the following day, I started bringing up a lot of mucus, right? I was also having a lot of blood coming out when I go to the bathroom to use the bathroom. And so I'm just going to be candid with you because people are going through these things with blood in their stools and all of that. We just have to talk about it. All right. And so what I realized by day 2, I started to feel like my chest was not compressing. It wasn't closing in every time I tried to take a breath. I still was having trouble with my appetite. Day 3, day 4, by day 5, guys, I was back up and normal. The sore throat had gone, the coughing had gone. I started back getting my sense of smell and taste, and everything was back to normal. Would you believe it? In just 5 days. And that's all I did. The Cronui, the Balage, the inner 7 in hot water for 3 days. Guys, I am convinced, because a man with an experience cannot be turned by a person who just has an opinion. The Sankey system does work 100% of the people 100% of the time, and it reverses, recovers, and restores. So I am grateful to be alive and grateful to have something like this working in my body, and I'm thankful that the outcome has been positive.